Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome into Southern Ohio Sports Authority's area coverage of high school girls basketball. Alongside John Bruce, I'm Dewey Daly, coming to you from Miami Trace High School, where the Panthers are set to host the Lynchburg-Clay Mustangs in a non-conference Monday night matchup. John, I don't know about you, but I have not seen either of these teams this year. I know record-wise they're exactly the same, and league-wise they're only a few games apart, and that's just because they haven't played the same amount of league games. But what should we expect here tonight between these two teams? I'm not sure if you've seen both of them, but if you have, give us a little insight.
Here's what I've seen out of both. So they're both 11-8, correct?
Yep.
If you take away the games I've seen of them, they each would still have 11 wins. I have not been able to see either of them have a win, but they've been very competitive in the games that I've seen. I've seen the Panthers 3 times and the Mustangs twice. The Mustangs are led by, they have Brianna Price, who's an outstanding senior, great rebounder, but really they're led by a trio of juniors with Macy Etchen, Addison West, and Jade Massey. They do a lot of their scoring. Ella Berry, another one of their juniors. It's a team that plays up-tempo. It's a fun style to watch them play. They shoot a lot of threes. Etchen and West shoot it really well from 3. So they're a team that, whatever they get out of this year is great, as next year is going to be their big year to make a run, I believe is what they'll be looking for. I think we'll be having the national anthem here in just a second.
We'll take a quick break for the playing of the national anthem. I will say one thing. I've never seen a high school roll the flag down in the middle of the court like they do.
Yeah, it's really cool in here. If we look at Miami Trace, if we look at Miami Trace, they're led by senior Hillary Jacobs, a 5'8" forward that really shoots the ball well, can score at all 3 levels, does a really good job for them overall. Also, Jesse Stewart, a junior, shoots it extremely well at a high level. They have a couple of senior guards and Kaylin Pfeiffer and Hillary McCoy, and then also round out their starting lineup is Mallory Lovett, a senior. They are, they'll bring Sue Morris, Ellie Robinette off the bench, Nevaeh Lyons. Just, they get a lot out of their depth, and it's a team that plays in a good league. They're pretty competitive in it, and if you just look over to the right at the state of Ohio, they've made it to the Final Four twice since 2010 in girls basketball, so it's a proud program.
Number 5, Sue Morris.
So it's definitely a proud program, and Lynchburg comes in here playing in an extremely high-quality league of the Southern Hills. They've been competitive in different games. We've got some Shaxson,
finally.
Yeah, Shaxson going
kind
on
of
tonight.
half Shaxson, not full-on one-on-one Shaxson.
Yeah, but they've got, North Adams. They play twice a year, undefeated.
Fairfield, Eastern Brown.
Yeah, Fairfield, Eastern Brown, who their losses are to each other, and that's it.
Right.
So it's senior night here at Miami Trace in this beautiful gym. And, it's a nice for a Monday night. Could have some good quality basketball. A lot of black, yellow, and white in the gym.
Yeah, a lot of black, yellow. You said white, too. Looks like maybe a whiteout theme, maybe a half theme.
Yeah.
In the student section. Both teams coming off of losses. Lynchburg-Clay was a loss to Fairfield, and for Miami Trace, it was a loss to Chillicothe. That was on Wednesday. So both teams going to look to get back on track here. Miami Trace actually on a 3-game losing streak, so they'll look to snap that and get back in the win column here, as league-wise, Jackson has already wrapped that up for the most part. And I believe North Adams has had the shack locked up for probably a few weeks now. So both in the seedings coming out too. I didn't get a chance to write down the seedings, but the seedings for the girls tournament have also come out as well. So you can go over there and actually look on Southern Ohio Sports Authority on our website to check out all the first round, sectional, semifinal, sectional, final games for the girls tournament. So Miami Trace won the tip, wasn't able to score.
Ella Berry with the rebound for the Mustangs.
Berry on the backdoor pass, down low to Massey. She'll kick it back out to Berry on the right wing, top of the key. Price now in the hands of West.
Yeah, Addison West has some really good length, very good shooter.
Inside Berry, pass over to Price. And she lays it up and in for the first 2 points of the contest.
Yeah, Brianna Price does a really good job staying inside. A little undersized, but great rebounder for the Mustangs.
Miami Trace nearly breaking the press, and after picking up the loose ball, they do. Hillary McCoy, the first 2 points on the night for the Panthers.
Good hustle by Kaylin Pfeiffer to get that ball to McCoy.
Pass is intercepted by Jacobs, now going the other way. Pass ahead to McCoy. She'll take it herself all the way to the glass. 4-2 lead now for the Panthers.
Yeah, 4 quick points for Hillary McCoy, and all pretty easy. Just getting the hustle, right-handed layups.
Mustangs will look to answer back here. Loose ball. And it'll be out of bounds. Turnover for the Mustangs. That'll hand things over to Miami Trace.
Second turnover already for the Mustangs. Not starting Macy Etchen tonight. We'll probably go between Etienne and Etchen. I believe it's Etchen. But, yeah, normally there's point guard.
Don't believe McCoy has her dribble, able to get rid of it now in the hands of Kaylin Pfeiffer, and will have a foul on the floor. That'll be on number 33, Allie Watts. That'll be the first foul of the contest. So 1 foul for Watts, 1 foul for the Mustangs. Inside, up for the layup, Jacobs. Nice move with the right hand. 6-2 lead now for the Panthers.
Yeah, Jacobs, who was all district and all Ohio last year, does a really good job of scoring in the post right there. She can score from the post on the drive and from 3.
Massey into the corner now in the hands of Berry. Off the screen into the middle of the floor. Up with the right hand. Tough shot, can't get it to go. Jacobs the rebound for Miami Trace.
Good board there by Jacobs. Nice try by Berry driving across the lane, just unable to get it to fall.
Panthers going to look to extend this 4-point lead here in the early going of the first quarter. On the drive, Stewart stopped immediately by Berry. That's a turnover for the Panthers. Now going the other way for Lynchburg-Clay. Foul is called. It'll be on the floor, so the Panthers will inbound on the left side of the baseline.
Yeah, just tried to drive through the lane, and Ella Berry was right there. Allie Waits picks it up and finds Addison West to draw the foul.
West's pass is off target. It's picked up by Jesse Stewart of Miami Trace now. Another turnover for the Mustangs.
Yeah, the Mustangs going to have to clean it up. 3 turnovers already in the first 3 minutes of the game.
Jacobs on the left wing brings it to the middle of the floor, now in the hands of Pfeiffer directing traffic. Looking for the open shooter. Stewart on the moving mid-range jumper. Can't get it to fall. Give the rebound Number 14, Jade Massey, looking to go coast to coast. Foul is called. Shot is no good, so Massey will head to the line with 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, Massey, an elite athlete, gets out and going. One of their top soccer players of the team that went to the Final Four this year in girls soccer. Able to draw the foul now. She'll go to the line for a couple of easy ones.
First shot is no good. Macy Etchen will check into the game for the Mustangs.
Yeah, Etchen, their leading scorer on the year. Her and Addison West both shoot the ball very well from deep.
So 1 for 2 on that trip for the Mustangs. Lead is now cut to 3. Trace in possession of the ball. Jacobs inside, up with the right hand. Count it.
Great pass by Mallory Lovett there, and a good finish by Jacobs using her left hand.
Now the Mustangs looking to answer back. West, a mid-range jumper off target. Etchen the offensive rebound. Back in the hands of West. Her putback is no good. Etchen another rebound. And it'll eventually be out of bounds on the Panthers. So Mustangs basketball underneath their own basket. Massey, the inbounder, trying to get it to Price, but it's taken away by Jesse Stewart. Passed ahead to Pfeiffer. 2-on-1 break. Pass over to McCoy. Her layup is no good. And it will be out of bounds on Pfeiffer, so that'll hand things over to the Mustangs.
Yeah, good hustle there by Pfeiffer. Just couldn't keep it alive. Ellie Robinette will come in to the game for Hillary McCoy, who has 4 points in the early going. Misses that layup, but has done a good job so far for the Panthers.
So an 8-3 lead here for the Panthers. Under 4 minutes to play in the opening quarter. This one taken away by Robinette. Checks into the game and quickly comes up with the steal. However, not able to control the handle after that. So that'll turn things right back over to Lynchburg-Clay.
Yeah, I thought that was just going to be a jump ball. But, Robinette does a good job of just jumping it and ripping that ball away. Now, I do like what they're doing with trying to take away Addison West, because once she gets going, both games I've seen her, she's gotten super hot late in the game. So try to eliminate her from getting hot.
Deep 3 on the way from Etchen, yes.
Yeah, Etchen just a very good shooter. Like I was saying, Etchen and West both just outstanding shooters.
And a quick turnover from Miami Trace gives Lynchburg-Clay a chance to tie it up or maybe even take a lead here with a 3-ball as Hillary McCoy checks back into the game for the Panthers. So West will inbound in front of the scores table. She'll get it in to Macy Etchen, who will bring it across half court for the Mustangs.
Good drive by West.
Give the rebound to McCoy, and quickly a foul on the Mustangs. It'll be on West.
Yeah, McCoy got the shortest break ever right there as she comes right back in and gets a rebound, draws the foul.
Stewart inbounding, gets it into Jacobs, who hands it off to Piper. Up the far sideline, pass over to Lovett. Her layup is good. 10-6 now for the Panthers.
Yeah, they're just breaking that press pretty easy so far for the Panthers. That's 6 turnovers now for the Mustangs after that one.
Mustangs trying to play quick the other way. Quick turnover, hands it back over to Miami Trace. As Kaylin Rich will come into the game for the first time here tonight. Actually, John, I believe she started.
No, she came off the bench. It was
she didn't come off the bench?
Allie Waits
Okay.
that started.
Okay. So Miami Trace looking to extend this lead. Stewart pass inside to Lovett, now top of the key. Jacobs for 3 off target. Give the rebound to Rich into the game. A quick rebound. She'll bring it across the timeline for the Mustangs, and she'll hand it off to Massey. Cross-court pass to Price. Mid-range jumper on the way is no good. Rebound, Mallory Lovett. Panthers not wasting any time the other way. This one is batted down by Massey. She'll come up with the steal. Pushed ahead to Etchen. 2-on-2 fast break here. Pass over to Price. Layup is good. Lead cut to 2 for Miami Trace.
Good break there. Nice job by Jade Massey to get that started. Etchen with a good job looking ahead.
McCoy in the half court passes it over to Pfeiffer on the right wing. Kicks it out to Stewart. 3 ball on the way. No good. Rebound Price.
Yeah, the Mustangs, that's kind of what they want, is fairly quick shots, maybe not that open.
Another 3 for Etchen. This one is not able to drop in, although Price, the offensive board, putback is good, and we're knotted up at 10, and we'll have a timeout for the Panthers. Kayla Detweiler going to take a full timeout, so we'll take a quick break. You're watching Ohio High School Girls Basketball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
At OhioHealth, you can see your doctor here or here, on this or on these. And no matter if you're over here, over there, or anywhere in between, you'll feel good knowing OhioHealth provides the finest care anywhere. Schedule care today at ohiohealth.com/finestcare.
Here at Glockner's, we know how valuable your time is, and that's why our priority is to provide you a quick and easy service. We will get you in and out and on your way immediately. So schedule your next service appointment at Glockner.com.
A back and forth first quarter has us knotted up at 10 points apiece here in the back half of the opening quarter of tonight's FAC on Shack matchup here on this fine Monday evening. 1:40 to go in the first quarter. Miami Trace basketball. They're going to look to retake a lead that they've had for, say, around the last 4 or 5 minutes here of game time.
Yeah, they've broken the press really easy so far.
Pass over to Jacobs. Her layup is good off the find.
Zoe Grooms. That's her first minutes of the game. Zoe Grooms, number 22 for the Panthers.
Now the Mustangs looking to answer back. Pass to Price, now to Rich.
Rich, one of the top soccer players in the Southeast District last season.
Barry in the corner, guarded by McCoy. Baseline drive, pass to Etchen, now in the hands of West. Back to Etchen, contested corner 3 is a bit too long. And Stewart comes up with the defensive rebound, although she loses the handle on it. Ball is on the ground. And I believe they may say Price's elbow may have touched the sideline.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good call. And coming from, I think the Mustang fans aren't going to be real happy with the VAR official calling it, but he was right on the sideline where you can see Price's.
Obviously, we don't have the greatest viewpoint of the far sideline as we're on the top level on the other side of the floor, but she was definitely close to it, so it was definitely a call that I could believe.
Yeah.
Out to Jacobs, 36 to shoot here for the Panthers. That's a long 2 on the way. That's no good. That was Nevaeh Lyons, her first shot of the game. And it'll be out of bounds on Hillary McCoy, so that'll hand it over to the Mustangs. A couple substitutions for Lynchburg-Clay, I believe. Massey
and Carly Tipton.
And Tipton both checked into the game for the Mustangs.
In case you're wondering, Tipton also an outstanding soccer player. You don't go to the Final Four not having a bunch of really talented players. Nice move.
Off the pass fake, inside, counted in the foul. Jade Massey gives the Mustangs a chance here to take the lead if she's able to convert the and one layup. John, we're seeing a lot more frequently when you look at these teams that, make regional round runs, state runs. It's a lot of dual and maybe even triple sport athletes.
Yep.
As Massey knocks down the and one free throw. 13-12 lead now for the Mustangs. Stewart across half court, looking to take it all the way with the right hand. No good off the backboard. Give the rebound to Massey and a quick foul after the rebound. So the Mustangs will have right around 6.5 seconds to go the full length of the court and try to put one down before the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, it's usually you got to probably have 4 to 5 dribbles here if Etchen gets it going down and then can pull up. But now it's going to be a little tougher. I think doesn't know the clock.
Only 1 to shoot. We're going to have an offensive foul on Tipton at the horn. So no shot for the Mustangs. That takes us to the end of the first quarter. We'll take a quick break. You're watching Ohio High School girls basketball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth. 13-12, Lynchburg-Clay leading. We'll be back in a moment.
Michelle and her dad. Decades of dares. 1 month of learning to jump. First day doing it solo. And 2 years since starting cancer treatment at OhioHealth.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Willie & Son Trucking. Willie & Son Trucking has been a proud supporter of local student-athletes, coaches, and athletic programs throughout its history. Be sure to look out for the Shack Athlete of the Week, presented by Willie & Son Trucking, each week at SOSAOhio.com.
13-12 is our score after one. John was back and forth all quarter, and then Jade Massey finished off the quarter with an and-one layup, converted the free throw, and Mustangs out to a 13-12 lead after one.
Yeah, it was a really well-designed play, too, getting Massey the ball on the elbow. And as the player comes by, she can either hand it off or she can keep it. She kept it, drove through, and finished through contact. They're led with by Brianna Price with 6 in the first quarter. She was 3 for 4 from the field.
So the Mustangs will look to start right back off where they finished off, in the hands of Etchen, now in the corner to West. Good defense here from Robinette. West on the drive, and Robinette called for a reach-in foul, so the Mustangs will inbound on the left side of the baseline.
It's the 5th foul already for the Panthers. So Lynchburg, a good free throw shooting team, getting close to being in the bonus early in the early going. Got some jerseys needing to be tucked in. One of my favorite rules.
So Etchen will inbound. She'll get it into Price, now in the hands of Massey. All the way to the right side to Etchen. Thought about the deep three, drives inside, kicks it out. Price, a short-range jumper, knocks it down.
That was a really well-designed out-of-bounds play, and then good job by Etchen to not just settle for the deep three. Price, nice job knocking it down.
Down low, Jacobs. Her shot is off the bottom of the backboard. No good. Price the rebound for Lynchburg-Clay.
Yeah, I think Massey got a piece of that.
Massey, almost another and one layup. Not able to connect, but she'll head to the free throw line once again. 2 shots coming up for the junior.
Yeah, Massey 2 for 3 from the line in the first quarter. Finished that 3-point play. She's got 4. That's 3 fouls on Jessie Stewart, which is huge, as she's the second leading scorer for the Panthers.
Well, John, less than a minute into the second quarter, and the Mustangs already a foul away from being in the bonus here in the first half. Obviously, be a 1-and-1 until it gets to 10. Currently sitting at 6. As she knocks down the second, so 2 for 2 on that trip for Massey. The Panthers able to break the Mustang press, get it set up now in their half-court offense.
Yeah, almost a great play from Jade Massey to knock that down.
Pfeiffer thought about the step back midi. Looked like she may have moved her pivot foot. No call.
Yeah, the players on the Mustang bench wanted it.
McCoy got to make a move to avoid the 5-second call. Just does. Ref now calling for it again, and eventually Massey comes up with the loose ball. Rich on the other end, reverse layup. Can't get it to go. Price the rebound, but I believe she'll be called for a loose ball foul, so that'll hand things back over to Miami Trace.
Really good on-ball defense there by Addison West to really make life difficult for Hillary McCoy on that.
Once again, the Panthers able to quickly break the press, pass over to Sue Morris into the corner, and she's called for a travel. So another turnover for the Panthers. Lynchburg-Clay a chance to extend this 5-point lead with 6:21 to go in the second.
I feel like that's a tough call because I don't she did a great job saving it, just couldn't keep her feet still.
Etchen across half court, entry pass to Massey into the corner. Etchen, another three, got it.
Yeah, and there's that elbow design. You get the ball to the elbow, you let Massey, one of your better playmakers, make a decision, and then Etchen knocks down the three. She's got 6.
I tell you what, John, for the most part, Miami Trace not having a whole lot of trouble breaking the press. It's just once they get set up in their half-court offense, they're just not really able to find anything.
Well, and then that's partially what you want out of it, too, is you want quick shots. They're getting the ball down court really quickly, but
Pfeiffer on the drive. Tough shot, can't get it to go. Jacobs the offensive rebound. Another offensive rebound off the missed putback. So the Panthers will stay in control. Jacobs at the top of the key. Pass down low to Morris. Up for the layup. Tough shot, can't get it to go. Rebound McCoy. Her shot is blocked away, and Massey comes up with the rebound for the Mustangs. This one pushed ahead to Lyons, but it's taken away now for the Panthers. Going the other way is Hillary McCoy. Up for the layup. Can't get it to fall. Price the rebound. 2-on-3 fast break here for the Mustangs. Etchen, another three. Yes!
I was going to say, don't be surprised if you see a 3 here. Big run for the Mustangs.
Another timeout for Coach Detweiler. This time it'll be a 30-second timeout. Lynchburg-Clay out to an 11-point lead here with 5:09 to go in the second quarter.
Yeah, it was 12-10, so a 13-0 run. And they made a little run to get it to tie it at 12 or at 10.
Yeah.
And since then it's been all Mustangs, and that's where what I was trying to say earlier is they're getting Miami Trace is breaking the press, but they're not really.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
you don't get points for breaking the press. So,
right.
I mean, you're able to get it across half court and avoid any 8-second, or I believe in high school it's 10 seconds, but you're able to avoid any 10-second violation. But once and really for the most part they really haven't got that many shots. I mean, you had the travel over in the corner by Morris, and you've had a couple passes go off target and a couple steals like the one we had here at not really at the top of the key, but kind of closer to the scores table around the volleyball line. So, they've just kind of lacked ball control once they get across half court. And we'll have a kick ball on Etchen.
Yeah, and then a couple times thought they had looks at the rim. Jade Massey with a couple blocks, too.
Jacobs looking to break the run by the Mustangs, not able to do so. Barry comes up with the rebound for Lynchburg-Clay now in transition. Etchen wide open once again, this time not able to knock it down. Jacobs the rebound.
She had hit 2 straight to start the quarter, so I like that look.
Pfeiffer off the Jacobs screen, nothing there. Looking to get it over to Mallory Lovett. It's poked out of bounds. Lead by Massey.
Riley Vincent onto the court for the first time for the Panthers.
Robinette, backdoor lob to Jacobs. Pass is complete and the shot is as well. So the lead is back under 10 now at 9 for Lynchburg-Clay.
Jacobs with 8 points already for the Panthers. Breaks that big run.
Etchen looking for Price down low. Almost able to connect, but just off of Price's fingertips. It'll be another turnover for the Mustangs and a chance here for Miami Trace to cut down this lead even more, John.
Yeah, the 11th turnover already for the Mustangs.
Once again, Miami Trace able to break the press, but it's quickly stolen on the other side of half court by Massey. She'll bring it up the floor, pass inside to Barry, up with the left hand, can't get it to go. Price, another offensive rebound, put back is good.
Good job by Price, give her 10.
McCoy pass ahead to Vincent, now over to Jacobs, up with the left hand, easy 2 points for the Panthers.
Very good passing there by Vincent. Finds Jacobs, who finishes the layup, she's got 10.
Massey brings it to the middle of the floor, pass into the corner to Barry, now top the key, driving inside is Waits. Her shot is no good. Price comes up with the offensive rebound once again, now in the hands of Etchen off the pump fake, mid-range jumper is off the mark. Give the rebound to Vincent.
Yeah, unable to get the midi to fall.
Jacobs across half court into the corner to Robinette, off the pump fake, drives inside, can't get it to go off the glass. And the rebound will go to Allie Waits. But it's quickly turned back over to Miami Trace. Jacobs comes up with the loose ball, but just like that, Massey turns it right back over, pass ahead to Etchen, and the lead is back to 11 as the Mustangs will take a full timeout, and we will step aside as well. You're watching Ohio High School Girls Basketball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
See everything Southern Ohio Sports Authority presented by OhioHealth has to offer by visiting our website at SOSAOhio.com for complete coverage of area athletes and teams, including game stories, features, live streams of games, player and coach interviews, nightly scores, area standings, and much more. You can even view and purchase action photos from our more than 100 galleries. That's SOSAOhio.com for the best local sports coverage around.
Are you in a bind and need an oil change right now? No problem. Did you forget to make an appointment? No problem. Just stop by any Glockner location and we'll squeeze you in and get you on the road quickly. Really, it's
27-16 is our score. A little ways into the second quarter, John. It's really ever since about 2 or 3 minutes left in the first quarter, it's been all Mustangs. Now, Miami Trace has done a good job to kind of stop the bleeding. They've cut it to less than 10 a couple times, but this Lynchburg-Clay offense has just been rolling here so far in the back half of the first half.
Yeah, the Mustangs have been able to get out on the break. They've hit a couple threes and really been able to, kind of do whatever they want on the offensive end.
Pass inside will have a foul that'll be on Waits. Foul, I believe, was on Lyons.
Yeah, it's second on Waits.
So Pfeiffer will inbound on the baseline right in front of the student section. She'll get it in to Lovett, now in the hands of Robinette. Looking inside for Jacobs, and a loose ball foul on the Mustangs. So 2 quick fouls for Lynchburg-Clay. I believe we're knotted up at 6 fouls apiece. Now, Miami Trace done a good job staying out of foul trouble. Reached 6 fouls, I believe, with 7:11 left in the second quarter. And with 2:38 now, they've gone right around 5 minutes without committing another foul.
Yeah, the biggest thing is, though, it's, the 3 of the steps out there, but 3 of the 6 fouls were by Jessie Stewart. So
and she's been out of the game, too.
That's a 10th turnover for the Panthers. And that one's kind of unforced. The other ones have been definitely forced because of the pressure that the Mustangs put on.
Etchen the entry pass to the left side to Barry. Backdoor cut by Rich, and her shot is no good.
Yeah, good recovery there by Jacobs to get the block.
Into the corner, Robinette. Her first 3 of the contest is no good. Barry, the defensive rebound for Lynchburg-Clay.
Good board there by Ella Barry.
Now into the corner on the other end. That's number 12, Addison West. Her 3 ball is no good, and wide open going the other way on the break is Lyons, and she knocks down the layup.
Yeah, good job by Lyons. Just get the ball out and go. Sees no one ahead. Doesn't even need to hit an outlet. Just go get the easy points.
Etchen across half court. Nice crossover to the left side, and we have a foul.
She'll go to the line for the first time.
So that puts the Mustangs in the bonus as Hillary McCoy checks back into the game for Kaylin Pfeiffer. And it looks like Brianna Price will come into the game for Barry for the Mustangs.
Yeah, Barry giving good minutes. Price with 10.6 rebounds already, though, for the Mustangs.
This to get it back to 10, and Etchen able to knock it down.
She's got 12 so far. 3 threes at 2, and then that first free throw.
Averages 11.5, already over that in the first half.
Yeah, coming off the bench. Yeah, nice to be able to bring 13 first half points off the bench there if you're the Mustangs.
So 2 for 2 on that trip for Etchen brings the Mustangs lead back to 11. Under 90 seconds to play here in the first half.
Yeah, showing some 2-3 zone here. I like the different defensive looks that the Mustangs have given because they're not the break started to break the press a little bit easier, went out of it. Now looking to show zone here. Just make Miami Trace think, you got different things you got to adjust for at the half.
Ball now in the hands of McCoy, and we'll have a travel on McCoy, so that'll turn it back over to Lynchburg-Clay with 1:10 to go in the second quarter.
Yeah, the Mustangs, I'd say this is too much time to hold for one. If your offense doesn't really get you anything, maybe you do, but I think they're going to try to get a quick basket here and then play some defense.
Looking to get it in to Massey, but it's taken away by Robinette. Pushed ahead to McCoy. Pass over to Lyons. Her layup is good off the glass. Lead back under 10, 29-20.
Good break there by the Panthers. Good find by McCoy. Good finish by Lyons.
Looking for Price down low. It's picked off by McCoy going the other way. Almost able to find Lyons on the fast break, but that'll be another turnover for the Panthers. Lynchburg-Clay in possession of the basketball with 32.5 seconds to play in the second quarter.
Now maybe more likely to hold for one. Turn it over in the last two possessions. They're not getting any looks at the basket.
Screen from Rich, and she's called for an offensive foul. That'll turn it right back over to Miami Trace now. 19.8 seconds to play in the second.
And that's one of those, it's kind of on both, the ball handler and the screener. Just because, Rich she wasn't there yet. So you just got to wait on the screener to get there. That way that's not an easy call for the official like that one was.
So under 10 to shoot here for the Panthers. Looking to draw something up to the right side. It's batted out of bounds by Addison West. But somehow it's Mustang ball.
2.2 to play.
And to Etchen, only 2 to shoot. That one is good if it goes, but it comes up just a bit short. That'll send us to the break. 29-20, Lynchburg-Clay out in front. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, John will have all the stats from the first half, and we'll go over pretty much everything that happened in the first half and everything that we think needs to happen in the second half for both teams to come out with a win. But nonetheless, 29-20, Lynchburg-Clay out in front. You're watching Ohio High School Girls Basketball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
Carlos. First time setting foot inside a tattoo shop. Second picture his daughter has posted to her story. Third check on his bucket list. And 4 years of cancer-free checkups at OhioHealth.
If there's not a Par-Mar store near you now, there will be soon. That's the slogan, and that's what we believe at Par-Mar stores. From groceries to gas and all the other stuff you need, Par-Mar has it. Download the Par-Mar app for even more savings, and don't forget the Par-Mar rewards card too. We also believe in being a big part of your community, so look for us at the ball game or wherever you are. Shop us today, like us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and remember, if there's not a Par-Mar store near you now, there will be soon.
just go at 3.
29-20 is our first half score. For the most part of the first quarter, John, it was a lot of Miami Trace, and then we had the and one layup from Massey that allowed them to make it 13-12, and really since then it's been all Mustangs in this contest. John, give us the stats.
Yeah, it was I believe 10-6 was the largest lead Miami Trace had, and then gets to 10-10. Miami Trace goes up 12-10, and since then it was, a 13-0 run came out, started by that, nice move by Massey to get the and one.
And a bunch of Etchen threes as well.
The Mustangs are led by Macy Etchen. She's got 13 points after coming off the bench, 4 of 8 from the field. She is hit 3 threes, made a couple of free throws, and made a layup. She's got a couple of assists, couple of offensive rebounds. Next up, scoring-wise, is Brianna Price with 10 points. She's 5 of 6 from the field. She's got 6 rebounds for the Mustangs. Then the only other Mustang that's even scored is Jade Massey. She's got 6 points, 1 of 1 from the field. That's about as efficient as you can get. She's got 3 steals, 3 assists, 2 rebounds, and 2 blocks as well. They've gotten good minutes out of, Kaylin Rich, Addison West, Carly Tipton, Allie Waits, and Ella Berry, but they haven't scored, but they haven't needed them.
Well, Berry, I think Berry's had 2 or 3 rebounds.
Yeah,
seems like
Berry's had a couple rebounds. Waits had a steal in the first. Rich has done a lot just in transition, and then West with a steal as well. So it's a team that they usually have 4 players right around double figures. They've got 2 of them so far, and they're off to a 9-point lead. They're 10 of 24 from the field in the first half, 3 of 7 from 3, and 6 of 7 from the line. Big issue, 15 turnovers. So 15 turnovers, they had to cut that down. But with the style they play fast, they play up and down really quickly, so turnovers are bound to happen. So I'm sure that Coach Lewis is going to look to just address that and play just, still good, solid defense. For the Panthers, they were led by Hillary Jacobs with 10 points, 5 rebounds in the first half. She was 5 of 9 shooting. Then Hillary McCoy, she had 4 points all in the first couple minutes, and Nevaeh Lyons with 4 points. Then Mallory Lovett with 2. Big thing for the Panthers was that Jessie Stewart, their second leading scorer, didn't score in the first half and had 3 fouls. Maybe played a minute in the second quarter before she went to the bench with her 3rd foul. They played a lot of different people. They got some good minutes from Ellie Robinette. Kaylin Pfeiffer had 2 assists, but they also had Riley Vincent and Mallory Lovett each had 1 really nice assist to Hillary Jacobs in the second quarter. They were 10 of 25 from the field, 0 of 4 from 3. They did not attempt a free throw in the first half and had 13 turnovers. They'll have the ball to start the second half, though, for the Panthers. They just got to chip away at the lead, do it a little bit, little by little, and try to make up a little bit of ground here in the early going of this half.
So 8 minutes on the clock, and we are underway here in the second half of tonight's contest at Miami Trace High School, where the Panthers are hosting the Shack-affiliated Lynchburg-Clay Mustangs. Been a good game so far, 29-20 after the first half. Inside up for the layup is Lovett's shot. Will not fall. Brianna Price, another rebound for the Mustangs.
That was a great pass inside, though. Just unable to get it to fall.
Now the Mustangs with their first offensive possession of the half. Down low to Price, going to work on Jacobs. Pass over to Massey. Her shot is good off the glass. Lead back to 11.
Good job by Price there, getting the ball in the lane, and then good job by Massey. Not standing still after making the pass, making a good cut to get the 2.
Looking down low for Stewart was Lovett. This one tipped out of bounds, I believe by Price.
Or was Massey.
Maybe Massey got a hand on it. Didn't see a whole lot of Stewart in the first half, John. 3 fouls in the first half. Saw her on the bench for a majority of the second quarter. She's obviously now back into the game here in the third quarter. Top of the key. Jacobs a 3-ball off the iron, and no good. Offensive rebound for Lovett, keeping it alive now in the hands of McCoy. Out to Stewart. A deep 3 is no good.
Ella Berry with the rebound. Good find. I believe that Pfeiffer got a hand on that.
A shot from Barry was no good. Back in the hands of the Panthers now going the other way. Pfeiffer off the dribble inside, looking for a Euro step, but we will have a travel called, so that'll turn things right back over to Lynchburg-Clay as Macy Etchen checks back in the game early here in the third quarter for Addison West.
Yeah, I believe this is tied for the biggest lead of the night for the
It's
Mustangs
been at 11.
A couple times.
Yeah, it seems like it's been, that's really kind of where they've been and haven't really been able to get it past that so far. Obviously now a chance to do that. Ball in the hands of Etchen. Looking back door for Price. It's poked away by Hillary Jacobs. She comes up with the steal for the Panthers.
It's her third steal.
Pfeiffer inside. Tough shot with the right hand. Drops it in for two.
Nice job by Pfeiffer going across the lane. Just a little teardrop there.
Down low to Price, into the corner to Etchen, drives inside, back to Price. Another short-range jumper. This one, not enough on that one for Price. Rebound goes to Pfeiffer, now pass to Jacobs. Her shot off the bottom of the rim. Rebound goes to Stewart. Keeping it alive for the Panthers. Now into the corner to Lovett.
Yeah, Jade Massey with her fourth block. But Jesse Stewart finally gets on the board on the other end.
Etchen off the crossover, pass to Waits, now in the hands of Price. Barry, a mid-range jumper on the way, off the mark. Rebound goes to Stewart. Down low, Lovett, bumped out of bounds, passes it. I believe that's McCoy. Her shot is no good. Gets her own rebound, pass out to Pfeiffer. Long two on the way, off the backboard, doesn't fall. Lovett, another offensive rebound for Miami Trace, keeping it alive for the Panthers. This one poked away by Barry. Ends up in the hands of Massey. She brings it across half court. Spin move, pass out to Barry. Thought about the jumper. Will hang on to it in the pass. Looking for Brianna Price, but she just wasn't ready for it. And I believe we will have a Lynchburg-Clay timeout. It'll be a full timeout. John, you want to keep it here or should we head to break?
It's up to you, bud.
I think we'll keep it here.
Yeah.
I think since we just got back from break, we'll chat it up a little bit here.
Yeah, you're the producer tonight.
Well, and actually will be this Saturday as of now for all the Miami Trace people out there. And if for whatever reason there's any Washington Courthouse people watching, we are currently planning on having the Miami Trace Washington Courthouse boys game. That'll be with Mike Smith and Tom Beard right back here at Miami Trace High School. And, John, that's going to be for the FAC title.
Yeah, we mentioned some shaction tonight. That's going to be some faction. That's a little easier.
Faction, there
we
go. An actual word.
Yeah, a little easier to say since it is a word. But, yeah, I think here for the, that's going to be a really good game. But, B, it's going back to here. I think Coach Lewis just wants, slow down a little bit because they're getting those quick shots that the Panthers were kind of getting in the first half and maybe not getting the looks that you necessarily want to get so far here in the second half, and that's why the 11-point lead got down to 7 pretty quickly.
So lead down to 7, like you said, John. Miami Trace looking to cut it down even further. Pfeiffer brings it across the timeline for the Panthers. Pass to Stewart.
They're going back into that 2-3 zone. Nice
Backdoor pass to Lovett from Jacobs. Her shot is blocked away by Price. It'll stay here with Miami Trace.
I believe that's the 5th block already on the night for the Mustangs. So multiple times they've thought they had easy looks and just, it's not there because the Mustangs do a great job of hustling.
Pass into Jacobs. Shot is very contested. Not able to get it to go from the corner. Stewart almost comes up with the loose ball, but eventually ends up in the hands of Kaylin Rich. She'll push it ahead to Massey, who takes it inside, and it's stolen, intercepted by Lovett. Pushed ahead to Hillary McCoy. 1-on-4 fast break. Can't get the layup to go. And Rich, another rebound for Miami Trace, for Lynchburg-Clay, but Rich quickly called for a travel. So that'll turn things back over to the Panthers.
Yeah, Mustangs just 4 turnovers already, and this happened early in the first half as well.
Pfeiffer in the corner now, top of the key. Looked like an elevator screen there, John.
I believe there's a travel before it, but yeah, they closed the elevator off really nice, and just the pass is a little too high.
Under 4 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Lynchburg-Clay a 7-point lead over the home team, Miami Trace. Stewart in the paint, drives inside. This one swatted away by Massey, who I believe will be called for the shooting foul. That'll be the first of the half for the Mustangs.
I don't know about that, do we?
About the foul?
Yeah.
Well, I think a lot of times with shooting fouls, when you cock your arm back or take a big, ginormous swing like she did, clean or not, most of the time gonna probably get called for a foul. Looked like she started her hand all the way down by her side and ended it, patting herself on the back after the swing. So it was a huge swinging motion. Stewart 2 for 2 from the line, lead now down to 5.
Yeah, give Stewart 4.
Mustangs looking to cut off this run. The Panthers have been able to go on here. Etchen, a moving 3-ball, no good. Rebound goes to Vincent. Pfeiffer quickly across half court. Nice find down to Jacobs. Layup is good. One possession game now, John.
Well, good job getting the ball out and going there after securing the rebound. Cutting that 11-point lead all the way down to 3.
Etchen now on the half-court screen from Price. Nice pick and roll. Price down low. Tough shot. Gets it to fall.
Just very tough shot there. But good job, good hands on, even pulling that ball in by Price. That's a big basket for the Mustangs.
Lead back up to 5 for Lynchburg-Clay. This one taken away by Price. Ends up in the hands of Macy Etchen. She'll slow it down, kick it into the corner to Massey, guarded by Pfeiffer. Cross-court pass all the way to Etchen. Takes one dribble, puts up a 3, knocks it down.
There's one player on the court that you don't want to lose right now for the Mustangs, and they just completely lost Etchen, and she buries her 4th 3 of the game.
Stewart going to try a 3 of her own. Deep shot, yes.
Yeah, that's big. Jessie Stewart sat most of the first half, has 7 points already here in the second.
Quickly going the other way. Shot is no good for Massey. Gets her own rebound and able to dish it off, I believe, to Allie Waits on.
Yep. Allie Waits on the backside. It's her first basket.
Lead back up to 7 for the Mustangs, and this one taken away by Allie Waits. Pushed ahead to Rich, down low. Etchen off the glass, can't get it to go. Rich almost coming up with the offensive board, but it'll be out of bounds as the ball was dribbled on the baseline. Turnover for the Mustangs.
A lot of contact.
It's like Robinette, Lyons, and Lovett are the 3-2 check-in for the Panthers. And I believe there was a sub, I believe MB West checked back into the game.
Yeah, Addison West came back in for Kaylin Rich. The 3 that came in for the Panthers all gave really good minutes in that first half. Didn't score, but, gave good minutes.
So after the deflection out of bounds, Mallory Lovett will inbound on the baseline for the Panthers. Able to get it into Jacobs. She'll pass it over to Lyons, guarded by Waits. Picks up her dribble, now pass to Jacobs. Back to Lyons. That's a 3-ball on the way. Hits the rim. Does not fall. Rebound for Price.
Price's 8th rebound.
Etchen off the dribble. Looking for Price down low. It's taken away by Jacobs. Another turnover for the Mustangs. Pushed ahead, Robinette. That's a 3-ball off the glass. Can't get it to fall. Defensive rebound for Jade Massey. One pushed all the way down the floor to Addison West. Takes it inside, and the shot will not count as she was called for a travel before the shot. So once again, John, another turnover for Lynchburg-Clay.
21 turnovers for the Panthers.
Ella Berry back into the game for the Mustangs. She comes in for Brianna Price. Lead is still at 7 for the Mustangs.
Yeah, if you're a Mustang fan, you like the fact you're returning most of your starters, but Brianna Price is going to be a huge hole to fill for them as she gives so much to this team.
Cross-court pass to Stewart. Three ball is on the way. Not able to drop that one in. Big offensive rebound from Lyons. And we will have a jump ball between Lyons and Massey. I believe possession was with the Mustangs, so that'll be a turnover for Miami Trace.
And it'll be another steal for Massey. It's her fourth. To go along with 5 assists and 8 points. Just kind of just an all-around game.
Under 30 to play here in the third quarter. Inside, Massey off the dribble, gets it to go. Off the glass, lead back up to 9 for the Mustangs.
Yeah, Jade Massey showing a little bit of everything tonight. Does a great job driving to her right, getting to the basket and scoring.
Lions on the right side into Jacobs. Moving mid-range jumper is off the mark. Give the rebound to Waits. 5 to shoot here for Etchen. Passes it ahead to Barry. And it will be out of bounds with 1.1 seconds to go. Mustang basketball.
Yeah, just got to get it in quickly, try to get a shot. You got a little size advantage in there.
Etchen the inbounder. Top the key, intercepted by Jacobs, although not enough time to do anything with the steal. A 9-point 40-31 lead after 3. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, it'll be the final quarter of regulation. Once again, Lynchburg-Clay 40-31 leading. We'll be back in a moment.
Michelle and her dad. Decades of dares. 1 month of learning to jump. First day doing it solo. And 2 years since starting cancer treatment at OhioHealth.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Willie and Son Trucking. Willie and Son Trucking has been a proud supporter of local student athletes, coaches, and athletic programs throughout its history. Be sure to look out for the Shack Athlete of the Week presented by Willie and Son Trucking each week at SOSAOhio.com.
40-31, Lynchburg-Clay leading is our score after 3. John, 8 minutes on the board. 1 quarter to play. John, you think we're going to see anything here from Miami Trace to maybe get back in this game and knot it up or maybe take a lead?
Well, they got some big minutes there from Jesse Stewart, but at the same time, the Mustangs did a good job slowing down Hillary Jacobs. So if they can get them both going here in this fourth quarter, they got possession to start. You know how I mentioned you always want to cut down the lead. You got it down to 3, but it's back up to 9 now. Same place it was at the half. So not really ideal. You almost got into a really good position if you were the Panthers, but
Lions will inbound here on the near sideline. Gets it in to Jacobs. Almost a turnover. Jacobs pass into the corner to Stewart. Now back to Jacobs in the middle of the floor. Her layup is no good. Barry the rebound.
4th rebound for Ella Berry.
Etchen across half court here for the Mustangs. Entry pass to Waits. Back to Waits, down low, guarded by Stewart. Kicks it out, Etchen a 3, yes!
That's her 5th 3 of the game. When she gets her feet set, she's deadly from outside. She did that there. She got 19 off the bench.
Stewart takes it in the corner, spin move inside. We'll have a foul on the floor, so that'll be the second team foul for the Mustangs this half. John, still no fouls for Miami Trace this half.
Yeah, we had a lot of fouls in the first half and not very many so far in the second half for either side. So
foul was on Allie Waits. That was her 3rd of the contest. Jacobs to inbound on the baseline. Gets it in to Stewart in the corner. Now top of the key, Pfeiffer.
I think if they look inside, yeah.
Into Jacobs from McCoy. Easy layup off the glass. Lead down to 10.
Yeah, she had a good matchup on her. She's got size advantage over Etchen.
Massey now on the other end. Wide open 3. Count it.
Yeah, and like I said earlier on that drive, Massey's showing everything she can do tonight. Buries that big 3 and transition. Back up. Biggest lead of the night now at 13.
Morris at the top of the key, pass to Pfeiffer on the right side. Nice crossover inside, passes off the rim and out of bounds. Another turnover for Miami Trace.
It's number 19. Big possession here. Miami Trace needs to get a stop. Mustangs can almost put it away with to get up to a 15-point lead.
Massey nearly has it poked away. Behind the back move, able to evade the defender. Looking downstairs for Barry, and it's intercepted by Stewart. Now going the other way, pass to Pfeiffer across half court, up the court to Morris, into the corner for McCoy. Her shot is no good. Stewart, although, keeps it alive with an offensive rebound. Jacobs a three, yes.
Yeah, needed that if you're the Panthers there. Great hustle by Justin Stewart to keep that play alive.
Massey dribble drive, kicks it out. Etchen, another three. This one off target. Back out to Massey, another three. Once again, off target. Finally, Pfeiffer a rebound, although it's pushed ahead and picked up by Rich, but we will have a foul on Hillary McCoy as Addison West and Brianna Price check back into the game for the Mustangs.
Yeah, good minutes from Waits and Barry there.
A 10-point lead with 5:30 to go in the fourth quarter. Lynchburg-Clay basketball, top of the key. Etchen entry pass to Massey on the elbow. Now in the hands of West. That's a long two, knocks it down.
Yeah, the games that I've seen, Addison West has caught fire in the fourth quarter of games. Hits her first shot of the second half right there. The leading scorer on the Mustangs for the year with her first two.
Looking for Jacobs down low, and we will have a foul. Should be on Kaylin Rich. That'll be the team's third.
Yeah, and her second.
Mallory Lovett back into the game for Sue Morris. Stewart to inbound on the baseline. Back to Stewart off the inbound pass. I believe that was officially ruled a two. Offensive rebound for Jacobs. Put back is good.
Jacobs up to 19. Tied with Etchen for the game high.
Etchen kicks it out to Price, top of the key. Back in the hands of Etchen. Another three. This one does not connect with anything, and Rich toes the baseline on or while attempting to grab the offensive rebound. So that'll hand things right back over to Miami Trace.
I thought we were going to get a big hustle play there from Kaylin Rich, but just towed the line.
Stewart around the free throw line, drives inside, fouled, and that'll send the junior to the line. Two shots coming up.
Yeah, she's got 7 points. She's 2 for 2 at the line.
Fouls on number 3, Macy Etchen, her first, team fourth.
Etchen's first foul.
Stewart at the line shooting.
First shot.
Yeah.
Now you go ahead.
Give Stewart 8. 8 points after barely playing in the first half with 3 fouls. Done a nice job trying to keep the Panthers in this game.
1 for 2 on the trip. Lead back down to single digits at 9, 48-39. A little over 4 minutes to play. Mustangs able to get it across half court, avoid any kind of violation, although it's taken away by Hillary McCoy.
Good hustle by McCoy getting there and getting the steal, her third steal tonight.
Entry pass to Lovett over to Jacobs. Long two on the way. Got it.
Yep. Yeah, it's just missed the 3 there. So her foot was just in front of the line. Lead down to 7. Coach Lewis was well out on the floor calling a timeout, and I think just because she got in front of the official was able to get it.
We'll have a full timeout, so we'll take a quick break. You're watching Ohio High School Girls Basketball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
See everything Southern Ohio Sports Authority presented by OhioHealth has to offer by visiting our website at SOSAOhio.com for complete coverage of area athletes and teams, including game stories, features, live streams of games, player and coach interviews, nightly scores, area standings, and much more. You can even view and purchase action photos from our more than 100 galleries. That's SOSAOhio.com for the best local sports coverage around.
Are you in a bind and need an oil change right now? No problem. Did you forget to make an appointment? No problem. Just stop by any Glockner location and we'll squeeze you in and get you on the road quickly. Really, it's
a 7-point 48-41 lead is our score with, well, I'll tell you in about 4 seconds how much time is left. I believe right around 3.5, 3:42 to go in the fourth quarter. Mustang basketball.
I'm going to let you know something. When I coached, I didn't like when the scoreboard went to show you how much time is left in the timeout. As a member of the media, I don't like it showing how much time's left in the timeout. One of my least favorite features of the current day scoreboards.
So edging the inbound, gets it into Massey around half court. Off the Berry screen, Massey inside with the right hand. Tough shot, drops it in for two.
Yeah, kind of a wrong-footed.
Jumped off the right foot, threw it up with the right foot. An awkward shot, but able to drop it in.
Yeah, but it looked like something she's practiced. Give her 15 on the night. Jade Massey having a great game all around for the Mustangs.
Left side, Stewart a three ball off the backboard, no good. Price another rebound for the Mustangs.
Her ninth. Needs one more for a double-double, as she also has 12 points for the Mustangs.
Now under 3 to play here in the final quarter of regulation. Etchen around the volleyball line, pass now to West. Into the corner, Price now back to West on the block. And she has it taken away. Jacobs comes up with the steal for Miami Trace. The only other way, McCoy hands it off to Lovett. Weak pass is picked up by Addison West. Another turnover for the Panthers. West looking to take it all the way with the left hand, and she does.
Yeah, good job by West, just taking that on her own. You know, you want to run some clock, but at the same time, you want to get points. So if you can extend the lead, you want to do so in an easy way, and West does it really well right there.
This one taken away by Massey, looking into the corner for Lovett. Etchen off the steal, lays it in for two, lead up to 13, and we'll have a full timeout for Coach Detweiler, although John will keep it here as we just got back from a full timeout. Not sure what we're going to talk about, but actually, you go ahead.
No, you got it.
No, you got it.
Okay, I was going to say Jade Massey's been ridiculous. She's got seven assists to go along with 15 points. She's got 3 blocks, 5 steals.
3 blocks?
3 blocks, 5 steals. It's just, 6 rebounds. I mean, it's just it's doing a little bit of everything. That's the type of player you need in a game like this where, Addison West has 4 points. She's scored a couple here in this half. So you have the 4 players that average around 10 points, 10 or more points a game. I'm not going to say average 10 or more because you'll ding me on that. Because I believe, as I say, Price is at 9.9. But you need to have, if one of them's not doing as much scoring, you need there to be someone that just makes a huge impact all over the game, and that's been Jade Massey tonight. Just her fingerprints are all over this game as she got the steal and an assist right there. Lead back up to the biggest it's been at 13.
Well, John, I think what we're really seeing here is just how tough playing in the Shack is. I mean, this team, I believe, is at the most fourth place, might be 5th, but below teams like North Adams, Eastern Brown, and Fairfield. It's just it's a tough conference to play in. And honestly, this is the type of team as Jacobs lets go a 3, can't knock it down, another rebound for Price. This is the type of team that's going to be a tough draw for somebody in the tournament because since you have to play all those teams, your seeding may not reflect how good your team actually is just due to your record. Is Etchen another 3, can't connect, rebound Pfeiffer.
Yeah, but the big thing, the kind of tough thing for the Shack is if they win their first game, which is against a good Piketon team, then they got to play North Adams.
Right. For the third time.
I guarantee North Adams is not
real
excited about that.
Right. In any sport, I'd say it's already tough to play a team twice, let alone 3 times.
Yeah, we're going to get a quick timeout here as Coach Lewis saves the possession. But yeah, it's one of those instances where it's such a tough league, and like you see North Adams last year was
right. They were kind of the come up team, and now this year,
now it seems like.
And I tell you what, really, that North Adams team last year probably should have beaten Wheelersburg in that district semifinal game, and what a win that would have been. I believe at the time that would have been maybe the first loss of the season for Wheelersburg. I think they were undefeated at that point, and obviously then it would have snapped the. Actually, I guess would it have counted if you lose an SOC game in the tournament? Would that break the streak?
Nope, got to be an official league game.
Which obviously West beating them twice this year already.
But
took care of that.
But I think if you're a Lynchburg fan, you see what you have coming back, and even if you don't get that win,
right,
you're excited for what you got, because look what North Adams has done this year with a similar,
extremely similar,
group coming back. Maybe a better shooting team, but. You know, you've got a point guard that started for multiple years, like North Adams did. You have a couple of really good shooters. You have some really good athletes. I see a lot of similarities there to where this Lynchburg team could have, make their big run next year. Like I mentioned, it's gonna be tough without Price, because this girl's very tough. That's a really good pass.
That Price, kind of the defending rebounder, and like you said, John, 1/10 under 10 points a game. So it's not like she can't score, but just a force on defense, a force on the boards for the Mustangs, and she's got to be sniffing 10 rebounds here
12
tonight.
And 10.
12, yeah.
12 points, 10 rebounds. So she's probably right at 10 points a game now too.
A double machine for
the
Mustangs. Working the baseline here. Jacobs has it blocked away. Another rebound for Price, her 11th.
And that's another block for Massey.
In transition, Etchen will just hold it off here, under 30 to play. Now in the hands of Barry on the right wing. Down low to Price. And now back to Etchen. The Mustangs just trying to play keep away here, and so far doing a pretty good job of doing it. And 15 to play, it looks like the Panthers are going to hold off here and not commit a foul, which is always preferred when it's a double-digit deficit.
It's a good game, good win for the Mustangs.
And that will do it. 54-43 is our final. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we will have all the stats and everything else from tonight's contest. You've been watching Ohio High School Girls Basketball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
Michelle and her dad. Decades of dares. 1 month of learning to jump. First day doing it solo. And 2 years since starting cancer treatment at OhioHealth.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Willie & Son Trucking. Willie & Son Trucking has been a proud supporter of local student-athletes, coaches, and athletic programs throughout its history. Be sure to look out for the Shack Athlete of the Week, presented by Willie & Son Trucking, each week at SOSAOhio.com.
54-43 is your final. An 11-point victory for the Mustangs. Coach Lewis's led squad heads to 12-8, still 6-6 in the league. The next game for the Mustangs will be this Thursday, February the 2nd, when they take on Peebles. That is a home game. Should be a good matchup. Peebles, pretty solid team in, I believe they're in the Shack too.
Yes.
So technically non-conference, while actually kind of in the same conference. Kind of a weird deal when you have, kind of like how in the SOC it's 1 and 2. So still some shaction on Thursday night for the Mustangs. As for the Panthers, they'll head to 11-9, a 4-game losing streak now for the Panthers. Still 5-4 in the league. Next game for them is at Adena. That should be another good game. That's going to be FAC on SVC. That also is on Thursday. As for tonight's game, John, give us the stats.
Yeah, we'll start with Lynchburg-Clay as they got off to a little bit of a slow start. Both halves had some turnovers in the early going. And actually, in the game, they finished with 26 turnovers. So it's still not ideal for Coach Lewis's squad. But they were led in scoring off the bench by Macy Etchen. She had 21 points, 4 assists. She hit 5 threes on the night. That one in transition in the first half, which put them up by, I believe it was 10 at the time, 11, was just huge as, it was back-to-back possessions. Next for the Mustangs, scoring-wise, was Jade Massey. 15 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists, 4 blocks, just 5 steals. Just an outstanding all-around game for her. Brianna Price with 12 points, 11 rebounds. Like we talked about the whole night, just does so many different things for the Mustangs. Addison West with 4 points, a couple steals. Allie Waits with 2 points. Ella Berry didn't score, but pulled down 5 boards on the night. Kaylin Rich had a couple steals, 3 rebounds, did not score either. And then, Carly Tipton also did not score, but gave some good minutes when she was in the early going. For the Panthers, they were led by Hillary Jacobs on her senior night with 21 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 steals for the senior.
A lot of turnovers for both teams.
Yeah.
It seemed, at least in the first half anyway, it seemed like there were loose balls all over the place.
23 turnovers for the Panthers, but like I mentioned with Jacobs, I think, while they're 11-9, not to where they want to be, I think she's well on her way to another all-district and likely an All-Ohio mention at the very least for the senior. Then their next for the Panthers was Jessie Stewart with 8 points, all of which coming in the second half after 3 first-half fouls. 4 points apiece for Nevaeh Lyons, Kaylin Pfeiffer, and Hillary McCoy, and then 2 points for Mallory Lovett. So that's all I got. I mean, it was a really hard-fought game. Could be a little sloppy at times, but for a Monday night game, it's what you want to see with both teams playing really hard and giving all the effort they can give.
I believe, John, this is the first Monday game we've had this year. I'd obviously have to go back and look, which is something I'm not going to do, but we'll just say it was our first and probably end up being our only Monday night game unless some tournament games fall on those dates. I was trying to look while you were doing that, but my phone wouldn't load. I was trying to see who Miami Trace had or maybe the 2 teams they could possibly face in the first round, but I wasn't able to find it in time. So if you know off the top of your head, you can let us know. But once again, 54-43 is the final. As previously mentioned, Lynchburg-Clay moves to 12-8, 6-6 in the league. Next game for them is at home versus Peebles. That's on Thursday. For Miami Trace, also, well, I should say, goes to 11-9, still 5-4 in the league, and also plays their next game on Thursday when they travel to Frankfort to take on a pretty solid Adena Warriors squad.
Yeah, 3-loss Adena team that's been really good this year. For the Panthers, they're the 10th seed and get to take the nice trip to New Lexington for their first round matchup with the winner of that will most likely play Uniota in the district.
So okay. Yeah. So that's a sectional final.
Yeah, so they're in the sectional final. They'll play at New Lexington, who plays in a very good league, but this Panther team has a lot of experience and like we mentioned, play really hard. And if Stewart can stay out of foul trouble, I like their chances to be very competitive with whoever they play, especially with how good Hillary Jacobs is.
Well, for tonight, John, that is all we here at Southern Ohio Sports Authority have for you tonight. Alongside John Bruce, I'm Dewey Daly saying so long from Miami Trace High School. Once again, the final, Lynchburg-Clay 54, Miami Trace 43. Have a great rest of your night.